Guys, it's your girl T, and I want to go ahead and shout out Trevor Truffleton. So Trevor's one of the first ones to send me this story, and once again, it's concerning Ariana Grande and Wendy Williams. What's going on now with Ariana Grande, you ask? What's going on is that y'all need to grab y'all's teacups. We can go ahead and sip away. Ariana Grande and Wendy Williams, well, they're not beefing, but the Arianators, the folks who rock with Ariana Grande, you know how Beyonce got the Beehive, Rihanna has the Navy? Well, Ariana Grande has the Arianators, and right now they are demanding that the Wendy Williams show be canceled. Can y'all believe that shit? I can. Damn, this tea's good. Any damn way. So what's going on is that basically Wendy Williams was on her show the other night doing her thing, and she was talking about Ariana Grande and how Ariana Grande will forever look like a 12-year-old. She said that she's never going to look at her as a woman because she's really short. She really doesn't have a shape. You know, she's just really, really small and petite. And so the Arianators are upset because they feel like this is bullying and that Ariana Grande cannot help looking young for her age and being small in stature. That's not fair that Wendy Williams has an opinion on Ariana Grande's body. So they started dragging her up and down Twitter. They even started the hashtag cancel the Wendy Williams show. That became trending, and a lot of folks are demanding that she loses her job. I want you guys to go ahead and check out these comments, these memes, and these tweets and what folks have to say about the situation. Check this out, and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary. All right, so you guys just checked out all the comments, the tweets, and everything else. Now, I find this whole situation funny as hell. Now, I, too, like Ariana Grande. I do look very young for my age. You guys have seen pictures with me and my son. I have a 14-year-old. And me and him literally look more like brother and sister than mother and son. We're, you know, he's taller than me now. So it's funny. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with looking young. You know, and I remember when I was young, like, you know, 16, 17, you know, I was like 15, 16, 17. It's like you want to look older. You want to look, you know, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's funny the things that we try and do to make ourselves look older, but I still just ended up looking like a little young kid who was just trying to look older. So I'm always going to have a younger face. I'm always going to look younger. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. And, you know, if Ariana Grande is not worried about it and she's not, you know, replying back to it, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we cannot control how we look. We can't control how our bodies are. It's not her fault that she looks young. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that she should be clowned for how young she looks, but I also don't think that Wendy Williams should lose her show either. At the end of the day, Wendy Williams is not stating anything that's not true. Ariana Grande does look young. She does look almost prepubescent. When I first saw her, I literally thought she was about 15, 16 years old. I never imagined that she was 22 years old. I never looked at her as a woman. I always thought she was really, really young, still in high school. You know, and Disney likes girls who look really young and petite like that because then legally she can work long hours. She can, you know, do a show, and they don't have to worry about dealing with a lot of different laws when they're using teenagers and younger people. That's why they tend to use, you know, young adults who look a lot younger. And Ariana Grande definitely fits that package. But I don't think that Wendy said anything necessarily disrespectful or untrue. You know, that's like me getting mad because somebody thinks I look young. You know, it is what it is. It's the truth. I'm not going to get mad about that. But at the end of the day, I also have to call bullshit on the Arianators. I don't feel bad for Ariana Grande, and I don't feel like, you know, Wendy Williams should have to lose her show. This is the same chick who not even a month ago I had to go in on her and call her ass out for looking on that damn donut, you know what I'm saying, potentially getting the public sick, and then also going off on America. Just a month ago, folks were dragging Ariana Grande for her, you know, her comments that she made on, you know, how much she hated America and, you know, her whole fat shaming thing, and how she spoke to that donut employee was very disgusting. It was a lot more harsh and a lot more rude than what Wendy Williams said to her. So it's funny that Ariana Grande can say all that bullshit to somebody who did not deserve it. She can also say that she hates America. She can also lick on a donut and potentially get other people sick. Nobody demanded for her to lose her show. Nobody demanded for her to, you know, come off tour. Nobody demanded that she lose her money. But Wendy Williams says one thing about her shape and how young she looks, and now Wendy Williams should lose her show and everything that she's worked hard for. That's the shit that gets on my nerves, is the whole hypocrisy of the internet. So one person can behave badly and we can, you know, dismiss that and it's okay, but then another person can state their opinion, and not even in a bad way, and she needs to be fired. All you Ariana Grande stans, all you Arianators need to have several damn seats. Wendy Williams does not need to lose her show behind a damn comment. If you guys don't like her comment, if you guys don't like her commentary and the things that she says about people, about different celebrities, if you guys don't like her opinion, it's called not tuning into her show. Stop watching somebody's shit if you don't agree with them. I will never understand that. That also goes for folks on YouTube. If you don't like my videos, if you don't like other people's videos on YouTube, why do you continuously tune in? When I don't like somebody, I don't watch their shit. I refuse to give them views. I refuse to put money in their pocket. I don't understand how this is not common sense to people. If you want to get Wendy Williams off the air, the way that you get her off the air is by not watching her shit. Point blank, period. But to start a hashtag and demand that she be canceled because she said Ariana Grande looks young, and to say that that's, you know, body shaming and that's not okay. Well, what about when Ariana Grande was talking about fat people and how she hated America and how people need to, you know, lose weight and eat healthier? Was that not a form of shaming? Because some people are big and they can't help their size. You know, everybody's not overweight and fat due to overeating. Sometimes it's, you know, a gland issue. Sometimes it's stress. You know, it's different things that bring on different issues with people's bodies. So it's okay for Ariana Grande to shame people who are bigger than her. And when somebody talks about her stature, all of a sudden it's wrong. You know, miss me with the bullshit hypocrisy. If anything, everything that Ariana Grande did over a month ago was a lot worse than what Wendy Williams did. So y'all need to have several damn seats, like I stated before. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping, honey. I want y'all to go ahead and leave a comment. What do you guys think about this whole situation with the Arianators versus Wendy Williams? Do you feel like Wendy Williams should lose her show? Or do you feel like the Arianators need to have several seats because Ariana Grande, you know what I'm saying, has done body shaming herself? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T, and you can show me some love by watching my previous videos. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and share. And also don't forget to follow me on social media and check out lovelyti.com, where you can support my channel by purchasing a coffee mug or a t-shirt. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.